Okay, district, item number 2.2, district obligation for full-time faculty hires. Vice Chancellor Troy.
Yes, as you know, statute specifies legislative intent, not a requirement, but legislative intent that the community colleges provide 75% of their instruction using full-time faculty. Again, that is not a requirement, and statute provides no particular guidelines for getting there. To that effect, the system adopted regulations that we refer to as the full-time faculty obligation number, which requires in years where adequate resources are provided by the budget that districts effectively increase their number of full-time faculty effectively by the percentage of an increase in credit full-time equivalent students. By November 20th of each year, the board is to make a determination as to whether adequate finances have been provided by that year's budget in order to support an increase in what we call the FON for short. Since the fall of 2008-09, given the lousy budget years that the system has been hit with, the Board of Governors has found that the state has not provided adequate resources to support an increase in the FON. And given the very difficult budget that we've just gone through and had approved in June for the 11-12 year, we are going to make a similar recommendation that you freeze the FON for another year. The items that the regulations specify that the board consider in its decision include a look at growth, COLA, and the support for key categorical programs. For the 2011 and 12 year, of course, we received no COLA. In fact, the system has not received a COLA since the 2007-08 fiscal year. The roughly 40% cuts we took to categorical programs in the 9-10 budget have been continued unabated since that time. And not only did the system not receive any funding for growth this year, but we took a workload reduction, which netted out to almost $300 million this year. So given those three items, I think our recommendation is fairly clear that we recommend the board once again freeze the FON for the fall of 2012. We did present this item in consultation council last month, and while there was certainly robust discussion about the issue generally, there was not much head-on discussion about whether this budget provides adequate finances for it. So given that, I think our recommendation is pretty clear at this time, and I'll take any questions you might have about it.
Okay. Before we get to board members, we do have public comment.
Dennis Frisch from FAC. Oh, sorry. Dennis Frisch from FAC.
Thank you very much. Dennis Frisch, President, Faculty Association, California Community Colleges. Certainly, Vice Chancellor Toy has indicated why you will take the action you're going to take. I wanted, however, to take a moment to remind the board of FAC's very long-standing commitment to making improvements in the 75-25 ratio, that is, improving the number of full-time faculty who are in our community colleges. The research is there to demonstrate that there is the one single greatest factor in student success. We're about to embark on some efforts to improve student success, and as the draft reports on the Student Success Task Force indicate. And so I think it behooves us to remember that we absolutely must make the improvement in our numbers on full-time faculty and the numbers of full-time faculty that we have if we want these recommendations, however we're going to implement them, if we want them to work and to produce the desired results of student success. So I urge the board, make improving full-time faculty numbers your first priority. There's where success comes from. Thank you very much.
Comments and or questions from board members? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Vice President Perez.
Motion to approve.
Second by member Izumi.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Vice Chancellor.